Jen, what is the latest then on Ghana's debt restructure? How significant is this?
This is significant, Tom. I mean, and especially that we're hearing from Ghana's finance minister that this draft MOU is potentially going to happen in May. And because really this is the next tranche, this is the next step for Ghana in their talks in restructuring their debt. And this has been really ongoing talks that they've been having, and they've hit a snag over the past few months. So the fact that he sees potentially this draft MOU coming with some of Ghana's biggest creditors, including China and France, is very significant. Now, what happens next is really where these talks go. You know, they're in this $3 billion program with the IMF, and they had hit a snag because there were just disagreements over what exactly these haircuts would be between the country and also the investors. And so the question is, what are the haircuts going to look like? Are they going to live up to what the IMF is approving of? And will this then unlock this next tranche of funds for Ghana? Now, if we just talk about more broadly what we're seeing within the region, the IMF did paint a rather rosy picture, which is pretty good for the region considering the past few years. We heard from the IMF Africa director who talked about his expectation that there are going to be bright spots going forward for the region, and especially if we think about a lot of the risks that are in play, including a stronger dollar, and of course we're seeing a lot of geopolitical risks. But he still believes that in the long term this could be good. They actually said that the economic outlook for the region should nudge up to 3.8% this year and 4% in 2025, which is significant. But the one downside, maybe the one criticism that we did hear from the IMF, is specifically about Nigeria, which of course is a big player in this region. Take a listen to what Abebe Salisi told us.
For a country like Nigeria, Africa's most populous country, with all of those development spending needs, we think it's problematic that tax revenue to GDP is only 8-9%.
So that was just a bit of what he was talking about with Nigeria. But still, on the long term, he still believes that because this region is so rich in critical minerals that are, of course, important for the green transition more globally, he still sees things brightening up for the region. So hopefully good news there.